Welcome to BallSpit. I'm Jacob.
I'm John.
I'm Dylan.
The deal stuff. Today we're going to go over
Yes,
a bunch
sir.
of different stuff. We're going to start off with some college football, as everybody knows. Hugh Freeze just got the can.
Hey, I
Hey,
got it, bro. Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
go
on.
ahead, Gavin.
yeah, you go,
All right,
bro.
bro. As a very unbiased Auburn analyst, I attended the game in Auburn, Alabama yesterday. $60 down the drain.
Hey,
Drove
gas
three
money
and a
too.
half hours, bro. Hey, I didn't drive. My friend drove, but that's
Mm.
still 3.5 hours to watch 3 points scored in a college football game against the 14th worst defense in the SEC.
That's actually big.
Some point, something's got to give. And I had a freeze with cheese the morning before the game. I thought it was all
I mean,
gonna
that's
work
not even
out.
a real sentence, bro. That's not even a real
Hey,
sentence.
Bro, they're going to take
hey,
it off the
we did the
menu, bro.
hey, bro. We did the right thing. We fired him. He's gone. We were all chanting "Fire Hugh Freeze." These people almost got in a
Were you
fight
a
with some
part of those
Kentucky fans
chants?
last night. I was
Wow.
wholeheartedly as a guy that wanted to give him benefit of the doubt after benefit of the doubt. I That was my last straw last night, and I almost saw a fight. We were like sitting in our seat, and these like ladies behind us threw these cans, like these beer cans, at these Kentucky fans because they were like, bro, they got, and they started getting in an argument because they blamed some people in front of them for throwing the cans when they didn't. And so, like, me and like a bunch of other Auburn fans, like, walked over and like, yeah, bro, I don't know what they were doing, bro, but yeah, dude, I was telling Kentucky football fans GGs because they beat our football team yesterday, bro.
Oh, you're a better man than me, bro. You're a better man than me. I'm not
All right, we can
saying
move on.
shit to
We can
them.
move on from that.
Well, hold
If
on,
you want to talk about the actual,
hold on. Do you think
sorry,
DJ Durkin is the guy because he was named the interim? Do you think DJ Durkin's the
um,
guy, or should they go out and get someone?
let's see. I think he's the defensive coordinator, especially with how he's coached that defense. I don't think it's a smart decision to try to move him from I think, his natural position, what he's gifted at. That's calling defensive plays. We need to go out and get a person.
I agree.
But
Who do
I
you think it
mean,
should be?
I was talking to Jake about this earlier. I honestly am a big Kenny Dillingham fan. I think we should try to poke him out of Arizona State. That dude took his team to the playoffs his first year. I mean, he's young. He's got a good offensive mind. He's been around some good staffs. He's been around some good minds in college football. I think if we can poke him out of Arizona State, I think that could be a good fit, personally.
Okay. Jacob, who do you think should Auburn go after?
Um, I have one of two names. I like John Summerall from Tulane, and I think another guy. I think we both might have two of the same guys. I
I don't know.
can't put a finger on the name of North Texas's head coach.
Oh, Eric
Uh,
Morris.
Eric Morris. I think Eric Morris, who it would be definitely an adjustment, but you are still coming from the South. Although it'd be a little west. I mean, he's got an offensive engine right now going at North Texas. So I mean, that's really interesting if you throw him in that lineup, that situation with those receivers.
So I like that. My thing is, bro, Auburn needs to go out and get some culture. Like they need culture, bro. They need to stop going out and getting these guys that have shown flashes of competing against Alabama because that's what they hire based off of. They need to go out, actually build some culture. So John Sommerl will be a great hire.
Yeah,
I don't know how difficult it would be. This would be the dream for Auburn fans, I feel like, though. I don't think it's likely. I'm just throwing it out there. If they could go over to Vandy and poach Clark Lee, I think that would be absolutely fantastic. I don't think
That
it's
would
gonna
be
happen, but
crazy.
no.
that'd be best case scenario.
Who do y'all think should replace Brian Kelly at LSU? I mean, I think we all know who.
Um,
I know who I'm going.
Maybe a young boy.
going.
Nah,
Who you going? Who you going?
Lane Kiffin, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, man, I
I don't
I
want to
got
see
no
him leave
idea,
Ole Miss,
bro.
but
That's a
bro, he
tough
deserves
job.
it.
I mean, if I had to pick,
I think he'd take the Florida job. Honestly, I think he's more
Over
interested in
LSU?
the Florida job. Mm-hmm.
I don't agree. I think LSU's a much better.
I
Um,
actually think John Summerall, is another good person for
for
LSU
LSU.
because I mean, he's at Tulane right now. He's
Yeah.
got Louisiana connections. I don't think he would really struggle at all to recruit inside of the state. Obviously, I mean, the toughest part of recruiting in the South is trying to get outside of the state that you're in and trying to poach from big names like Bama, A&M, Texas, Oklahoma
Yeah.
now. Even Vanderbilt get 5-star recruits now. Everybody's got a chance. So Summerall would be good. Like you said, he's a culture guy. He would bring a lot of that back. A lot of that was lost with Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
Um,
Tell me about it. Definitely lost.
you know, I mean, I think that would be another grand slam where he
Right.
grand slam
Yeah.
hire for a program would be to go get John Summerall, which that might just be a testament to how good John Summerall is. I mean, you know, maybe that's
Hey,
what that is.
and
Yeah.
last but not least, who do y'all think should replace? Who should get the job at Florida?
Honestly, I think I'd say Lane Kiffin, but if not, I think they'll try to get like Rhett Lashley from SMU.
He just signed an
I
extension,
feel like, oh yeah, well, hey,
so just
I've
Lane.
seen it happen. They sign extensions, and then yeah, I'd say Lane.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go Lane there.
bro,
I just
I'm going
I've seen
similar to you, Jacob, with your LSU thing. Bro, I think they should go down south, talk to
Oh,
Alex Golish.
Oh,
yeah.
Alex Golish,
He
bro.
knows how to
Yeah,
recruit in
dude, that would
Florida,
be it.
but I think another Grand Slam hire would be Jed Fish from Washington.
Yeah. Man,
Wins
he's done a
everywhere he
great.
goes. Pretty sure he went to college at Florida. Would have to get fact checked on that, but I'm like
Bro, they could just go get
80%
Urban Meyer
sure
out of
about that.
retirement, man.
Yeah, that dude's podcasting with Damian Harris now. So, I don't
That's
know about
fire.
that.
Okay.
It is fire. I might watch an episode of that.
All right. I mean, we could say the Penn State job.
Okay,
Many
yeah, Penn
names,
State,
but
bro.
I feel like oh, that's tough, bro. That's a
Here,
tough
Yeah,
job to take.
dude. Me and my friend were talking about this. Shout out Grayson if he watches this, dude. He threw out a name. I don't know how serious he was with this prediction, but it was pretty cool, bro. He threw out Brian Hartline. I don't see it
wow,
happening, but that would be like, damn, like
wow.
back to back years, Penn State steals a coordinator from Ohio State. But I think he would stay at Ohio State,
That
to
would
be
be
honest.
insane.
Yeah, that would be I mean, that would be probably another one of the best hires they could make. I mean, when you just think about the conviction, his recruiting abilities, and he's done a great job as offensive coordinator this year. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. That's not my answer. My answer, I think you run it back from poaching from Vandy, just like they did a couple years ago, numerous years ago, and you get Clark Lee. Also, call in Georgia Tech, see what's up with
Yeah, I was gonna say Brent Key,
Mr.
man.
Key. Call on Mr. Key,
I
see
was gonna
what he
say
wants to
that.
do,
I could see that. For some reason, I feel like Penn State might try to go for like Bill O'Brien or something. I don't know why.
bro.
I mean,
If they do
really,
I'd say
that
they're gonna
shit,
do it.
bro. If
that
they
I wouldn't.
fire James Franklin for Bill O'Brien, they don't
Yeah,
deserve to ever be good ever again.
I would say I would hate that hire for them, but if that was, I mean,
That's
I don't, I'm not in the Penn State know it, but like if you waited that long on James Franklin, that to me that gives me the thought that you kind of aren't looking for young guys. You're kind of looking for established people to come in. So I mean that's I'm not gonna say that's impossible because Boston College sucks and everyone's taking their talent. But that would be a absolute miss. I was gonna say that's
yeah.
probably the number
I'm
one
good
don't
on
hire.
that. I'm good on that.
And honestly, like aside from that Virginia Tech job that James Franklin is being rumored to, I don't know if there's any Power Four conferences or conference openings that I really like him at. If you go to Florida, you still have a big brother in Georgia that's going to beat up on you every year. I mean, if you go to Auburn, you're going to have a big brother that's going to beat up on
I'm
you a
not gonna
lot.
lie. I think getting him in the ACC would be good. I think he could
I,
dominate the
I
ACC for sure. Like VTech, he
Dylan said
could
that as well.
easily rebrand VTech.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they actually have like good NIL over there. He could definitely do some damage over there at VTech.
yeah. I think that's
And
the perfect.
bro, we don't know if the Miami job is ever gonna be open or not. Like, bro, how many seasons in a row are you just gonna take of Cristobal just putting up the exact same result every single year? Like at some
Yeah,
point,
at
bro,
some
you just
point.
gotta like,
Yeah, it's at some point it's gotta just you've got to realize it's not gonna work.
yeah.
You got to realize that no matter what you put on there, it's a core problem.
All right, what segment do y'all want to go to next?
We can.
Um, you want to start with the dogs, bro? You want to start with the dogs, bro? Because I got a few names. I got a few names, bro. I'll go ahead first if I want me to.
Yeah, go first.
All right.
Back to back weeks, my guy makes it. This dude is probably my favorite player in baseball right now. I mean, coming
Yeah,
off the World Series, it is something.
yeah.
That's a great performance. But I was big on him all season. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Last
Demon,
time we were
bro.
sitting here, I think that we were talking about his complete game shutout. Well, he turned around and in Game 6 of that series, he went 96 pitches, ended up getting taken out. They ended up getting the win. Comes back in the very next game and he throws 30 pitches. I mean, in
Yeah,
extras, he's facing Vladdy, Boba Shett. He's facing Ernie. I mean Clement, who all those guys were phenomenal yesterday. Even Jimenez was great yesterday. And he diced through the lineup. So that's my number one. Number
oh
two,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to give a shout out to Keldon Johnson. He's kind of went under the radar,
Yeah,
but he
come
was
on,
so
bro.
good today against the Suns. It was a game where the Suns couldn't really miss anything at all, and the refs kind of were taking a lot of momentum from the Spurs. I am a Suns fan, but I can't admit that this is not a win that I look at and I say, "Ooh, this is the future." But anyway, points to Keldon Johnson. He's been great all season. He was just today.
I love the
Another
effort.
dog of the week. I would like to give a shout out to Vladdy, bro. Vladdy,
Yes.
bro. I mean, listen, bro. He's gonna be back. I'll keep it short and sweet. Vladdy, he's one of my favorites in baseball. He's gonna be back. He played his heart out. I only have one more. I didn't have a fifth dog for this week, but it's another baseball one. I'm gonna go with Clayton Kershaw, bro. I'm leaving some people out that had great performances. It's not about a performance he had. It's more about his legacy he's leaving. He finishes his career as a Dodger in a bullpen, awaiting to come in and close out a game. I mean, he played damn near 2 decades, 11-time All Star, 3-time World Series, 2014 MVP. He's a Cy Young Award 2 times. So yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Kershaw as my four for my dogs of the week.
I like it. All right, Dylan.
All right. These are not in order, by the way, but these are
Okay.
just, I'm trying to throw them out there. I'm going to start off with the dude who freaking drilled a 68-yard field goal today. Cam Little, bro. What a
Yeah,
dog.
that is
Like,
crazy.
68 yards.
I was literally
That's
taking an
crazy.
econ exam during that, so I didn't get to see it live,
Honestly, bro,
sadly.
but this dude's been balling for the Bulls, bro. Josh Giddey, dude.
Damn
I
it.
mean, like, I can't, bro. Like, it's like no one in their right mind would have just pictured Josh Giddey to just ball out like
I
that.
mean,
Um, it's a dog, bro.
he is.
And then,
No, I love it.
I know you're not a. I don't know if you're a fan of him, John. Actually, I know you're not. But I got JJ McCarthy coming back from injury, going in there, beating Detroit, and his game back. I mean, dude, that's a dog, bro.
Did he beat
That's a
them
dog, bro.
or like?
Hey, bro.
I,
Hey, he was a part of that, bro.
I think Justin
Josh
Jefferson's
Allen.
one hand was too.
Oh yeah, honestly, bro, just
Yo,
dog.
hey, yo, Jacob, do not look at me like that when I say that, bro.
Hey, bro.
Damn.
And then Josh Allen, bro, beat the Chiefs. You know, he regularly does that. Dog. Trying to think of anyone else I can think of.
It was funny,
Oh,
Dylan.
Kawhi Leonard, bro. Kawhi Leonard hit a game winner.
Yes.
That's a dog, bro.
Yeah, 36-pointer too.
Hey, after what people were starting to say that he was kind of falling off, he was getting old. You know, he didn't have it in him. He has a game winner left in him. Kawhi Leonard, that's a dog.
Yes.
All right, you're up, John Pilkington.
All right, number one, bro. You poached my guy from Josh Giddey, so it's only right that I go with his backup and Trey Jones. Trey Jones has been phenomenal. to mimic the pace that Giddy sets for him. And he's a guy that I wish was still in San Antonio, bro. And through the first 5 games of the season, nobody ever thought he would be this good of a 3-point shooter, but he is shooting 62.5% from three. I know it's a small sample size, but it's still like, damn, Trey Jones, like, he might have a clip now, bro. He might have a clip. Number 2, I'm going Charles Lee, head coach for Charlotte Hornets. Every time I see him call a timeout, bro, he runs onto the damn court and just chews out a player. That's some dog shit, so I love it. I love to see something like that. Number 3, just 1 second. Pulling up the stats, because I don't even have a list, so I'm kind of freeballing this. Number 3, staying in Charlotte. Staying in Charlotte, bro. Sion James. Starting out the season phenomenally. In 6 games and 22 minutes. Or probably their best perimeter defender. I haven't seen the analytics to it, but I'm going based off what I know from the rest of their team. He has been their best perimeter defender, and he's shooting 76% from three, 64% from the field as a whole. So that's my number 3. Number 4, we're going the baseball route. Didn't think this was going to happen. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he tied it with this homer, Miguel Rojas. I mean, damn, bro. That was just crazy to see him tie it, send it to extra innings. And then we're going to finish it off with the guy who won it for him. I don't know what that is in my left.
Sorry,
Will
bro.
Smith.
I've just been having a great Sunday, bro.
Will Smith, one of the clutchest hitters in, from what I've seen
Actor?
in World Series history. No, dude. That's my top 5 dogs.
Hey, bro, those are some dogs right there. Oh, my bad.
Next segment, I want to ask y'all. It's not really. I guess it's more of like a mini game kind of thing.
Yeah.
We'll go over some unwritten rules of basketball in general.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna mostly formulate them in a true or false. See, what you guys' opinion, what your thoughts are. Where you are. So true or false, or acceptable or not, whatever you want to say. Dunking the ball, laying up the ball, hitting a three, putting up a shot that goes in late in a game that you're up by a lot.
Yes. Hey, play till the end of the time. Fuck that respect shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
What do you think?
you get paid millions of dollars to put the ball in the hoop. You gonna tell me I can't put the ball in the hoop no more just because your ass couldn't catch up to my ass? I'm scoring that damn ball, bro. I'm getting my averages up.
Yeah. What you
Don't
think,
care.
Dylan? What do you think? You down there, right, bro?
I mean, I agree. I mean, if you're getting paid all that money and you, like, for instance, say there's like a minute left and you're up by 20, man, I mean, go score, bro. And if there's still time on the clock, go score. Just play the game, bro. Especially early on.
Don't care.
I mean,
yeah, no, I'm right there with y'all, bro.
Bro, what was that small school that walked into Duke or was it Kansas? And he dunked on that dude with like 7 seconds left, and he just started cussing out the crowd, bro. That shit was elite. I forgot his name, bro, and I forgot the school.
That's an old clip, bro. That's an old clip. I remember that.
That was great.
Bro. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm kind of right there with you, I think, on it. If you didn't care about the first 90, 115 points, whatever it is, why do you care about 117? Drop your nuts earlier. Number 2 on, I guess, unwritten rules, bro.
I like this.
Are you when you buy a new basketball, Nike Elite basketball? Where is the first place you're taking that, and where are you absolutely not taking that?
Bro, Nike Elite? Bro. Okay. Actually, I don't know. Because I ain't gonna lie. Evo? If I got an Evo, bro, that shit is not hitting outside.
Yeah.
No, bro, that thing's inside rec all day.
It's not going outside. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if I got a little Spalding or something, I'll take that outside. But an Evo's not touching some concrete, bro. I promise you, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Next one. Oh, me? I mean, I'm the type of guy, bro. I grew up like playing basketball just anywhere I could find a basketball hoop. So I kind of just played with whatever I could. But as I've gotten older, I mean, bro, an Evo ball, that's like $120,
that shit
dude.
just feels so good in the hand.
Yeah,
bro.
like
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an inside ball, bro. Next one, hard fouls. So when a guy goes up for a layup, and we're talking, let's talk some of the best guys in the league at this point. If we're gonna talk John Morant, if Ja goes up for a layup, and a guy just takes him out of the air, now that doesn't necessarily mean he undercuts him. That doesn't mean he doesn't give him room to land. He just Draymond Green. He wraps him up by the arms, hugs him, doesn't let him get the shot off. Do you feel like the what is y'all's opinion on guys taking a little bit of, I guess, exception to that? Do you think that you have you have a place to be like, hey, yo, let me get my shot off? Because me personally, I love it. I think that's defensively. If a guy's going to score a bucket and you know he's going to score a bucket and you have a chance to make sure that bucket doesn't go in, you catch a foul, bro.
No, I
So be
completely
it. Don't
agree.
hurt
And
him.
honestly, bro, if somebody's taking me out like
Yeah.
that, bro, I mean, bro, I'll take it as a compliment, bro. I'll definitely take
Yeah.
it as a compliment. So yeah,
Right.
and we saw it again. I don't even think players are caring about it as much if like the defender shows that they're like not trying to hurt them. Like we saw it in the Spurs and Suns game today. Devin Vassell did it, but he dragged the dude down with him to the ground. Like
Yeah.
he kept hands on him. So I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
What do you
agree.
think about you, Dylan?
I mean, I
Yeah.
agree. I think there's some extent like if you're gonna foul him, I mean, there's no point in like trying to tackle him out there. Just foul him. There's no point in being excessive to the point where it could like almost injure someone if that makes sense. Like if you could just give him a nice, little wrap up and there's the foul.
That Westbrook one was bullshit on Giannis, where he wanted to
Yeah,
let
I
go and
do
then
agree.
push him. Like that was bullshit. Like let go of the
Yeah.
dude, bro.
Yeah, I do agree there.
Bro,
And I do.
dude,
Okay.
imagine one day where Giannis just snaps and like we see him just seeing red, bro, and he's just fucking chasing the dude down. Like, bro, I want
Some
to
Isaiah
see that
Stewart,
shit. Yes. Like, do you know how
some Giannis
scary that
Steve
would be,
Stewart.
bro? Like,
Yeah.
and imagine it was just like a small dude, like Jose Alvarado. Like Giannis was just chasing down Jose Alvarado.
Dude, he would die.
Bro, I want to
Yeah.
see that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's really I mean, because basketball, I mean, y'all know basketball's a little different than baseball. Baseball's got so many unwritten
Yeah.
rules. It's very traditional. Basketball's got a few that aren't necessarily like unwritten rules. It's just a matter of is this a valid reaction or not?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's just a few. I want to get y'all's idea, the scope, see what the best. Oh, another one. I'm leaving the one I was super like. Y'all know my favorite player is Devin Booker. Doubling in open runs. What is y'all's opinion on
That
him?
shit's lame, bro. That shit is lame. It is, bro. It
Yeah.
100% is.
What do you
What
mean?
about you, Dylan? Like if you're playing open runs, 4v4, 5v5, threes on threes, whatever it is, and one dude is busting y'all's ass, are you gonna send another guy? Or are you gonna say we're stopping him from scoring by any means in a pickup a runs? 5v5, gym, no refs.
Okay. Oh, okay. Bro, if we're like double teaming in a freaking like 3-on-3
It's
rec game, bro, or
silly,
four,
bro.
like,
That shit's silly, bro.
I mean, dude, that's like we're not playing freaking AA or like it's just no point. There's no point in that.
I ain't gonna lie, they definitely not doubling an AAU game.
Yeah, no sir.
Motherfuckers
If you
rather,
go with
rather do a
AAU, bro, they
TikTok
might kick you
dance,
off the
bro.
team, bro.
They don't even let you play
Yeah,
defense on it, bro.
yeah, bro. I agree
Bro,
there. I'm obviously a Booker fan, but
bro, if you don't shoot a 50-foot three and then celebrate after, bro, you're getting subbed out, dude.
yeah, bro. Yeah. No, I mean that was one I was pretty big on, the Dublin and open runs, because it was obviously a big topic, and Devin Booker got clowned pretty hard for it when it happened. But I think that anybody would, at least anybody that's played basketball, open runs, would understand this is fucking annoying
And
because
bro, like
when
even like when you're watching like real games in time, bro, like and you see your best player on your team getting doubled or tripled, bro, even like you're like annoyed by it. Like, bro, when
yeah
Wemby, because like Wemby, he's getting double teamed more than anybody in the league, bro. When I'm watching Spurs games
yeah
and I see Wemby get double or triple team, I'm just like, bro, this shit is so like, bro, stop being like scared, bro. Just let him play. But then it's like, like so of course like in just a regular gymnasium pickup game basketball, bro. Of course it's stupid, bro. That's
yeah
kind of where I look at it.
yeah. That's I mean that's really my last one on the unwritten rules.
I I got a segment. I was gonna surprise y'all with it because I wanted to catch y'all off guard, and we got hella time. So, college basketball back tomorrow. Early Final Four picks.
Oh, I
I got
like this.
mine. I want to hear yours.
So we're just gonna do the final four. That's it. Our final four picks.
Yeah, have some fun with
Okay.
it, or you can be try and get the most accurate. I don't care. I got
All
mine
right,
though.
I can go and get two. I can already get two
No,
that were on
get your
my
four.
mind.
Get your
'Cause I
four,
haven't thought.
and then say it. I got my four. Do y'all want me to go first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
go
go
ahead.
ahead. I
You
have
can go
three
ahead.
right now. I'm trying to
So
decide on the last one.
my number one overall seed is gonna be no other than the Houston Cougars. I think they'll be the number one overall seed.
Yeah,
I don't see them.
I agree.
They probably do have the best roster in college basketball. From point guard to the 10th man. It's pretty stacked, I think, and they're a team that's always been good in the regular season. So I do think they will grab the number one overall seed. Do I think they'll win it? I gotta see Emmanuel Sharp actually do something with a minute left on the clock in clutch time. That dude is probably the least clutch player I've ever seen in my life. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, their team is perfectly built for the regular season. They got the grittiness, of course, in your typical Kelvin Sampson team, and then they even brought in their best recruiting class under Kelvin Sampson, having guys like Chris Cenac Jr. That shit's gonna be huge for them. Number two seed, I'm going Purdue. That is who I think will be the best team in college basketball. Braden Smith, Player of the Year candidate. Uh, TKR, great player. I remember seeing him bust Alabama's ass last year. That shit was crazy. And then they brought in Oscar Clough, great transfer big, point forward action with him and Braden Smith on the court together. That's going to be crazy to see. And then, typical Purdue team, they got shooters everywhere. Number three seed, Texas Tech. Christian Anderson, dog, one of probably my favorite player in college basketball outside of LeBaron Philon. I see big things from him, and then JT Toppin, obviously, Player of the Year candidate. So Texas Tech is my number three seed. Number four seed, I'm kind of like coming up with it in my head right now, bro. Like it's kind of tough because this actually like last year I felt like we knew the top four teams in college basketball all year long. We knew it. It was Duke, Florida, Auburn. We knew it. This year, bro, I could see a team like Gonzaga sneaking in it, finally getting back into their mojo. UConn is a team that I could see getting back into their stuff. Arkansas is a team that I could see sneaking in. But I think I'm gonna give my fourth seed to Kentucky. I think they'll win the SEC.
Yeah,
Their front court with Modi and Jaden,
Golly.
phenomenal. Like that is gonna be so difficult to score on.
Yeah.
And if Otega Owe can stay healthy, he's a Player of the Year candidate. I swear to God, like, bro, as long as a Mark Pope team doesn't just get struck with injuries, bro, Kentucky's gonna win the SEC, bro. Jasper Johnson, I think he's gonna be great. Uh, but yeah, that's my final four picks. Shout out Louisville and shout out Michigan though.
Do you want me to, Dylan, or you want to go?
I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with John on Kentucky and Houston. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Then I got St. John's and BYU as my other two.
Okay, I like it. That's different.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, Patino and St. John's, that dude, I mean, he's just bringing in players after players. I don't think he lost a lot of talent last year to start with. I don't think.
You think Ian Jackson gonna have a big season? Cause that's who
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
brought
that's
in.
I think.
huge. That's a huge
I'm in this
grab, bro.
basketball group chat. They all think he's overrated, bro. I'm trying to I don't know
Really?
why, bro. I don't know and they're Bama fans too, bro. Ian Jackson busted our ass. He busted our ass. I mean, we won, but
I mean, he's one of North Carolina's best players. That's literally.
yeah,
I mean,
just
great
didn't go
pickup.
no run, serious run.
Jacob, who you got? Who you got?
You didn't finish out
Um,
your four.
I did. I said I agreed with
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
Kentucky and Houston.
What's the BYU
Then I said
reasoning?
Saint.
Because I fuck with the BYU pick a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, they got the best player. They recruited the best player in college basketball, and there's just, well, that's what they've built them up to be.
Yeah.
So like,
You think he's better
it's
than
like,
Cam Boozer or Darren Peterson?
Find out,
Okay.
but we'll see. It's
Um,
just like,
I'm gonna go with some blue bloods here. But I am gonna start it off. I think Darren Peterson, bro. I think Darren Peterson is unguardable, and I think he takes those guys.
Bro, it's
I mean,
just their the rest of the roster. I just don't know, bro. That's the
the rest of the
thing.
roster is unfortunate. I just don't even know if there's any system that's gonna guard Darren Peterson.
Bro,
I
he's
mean,
insane.
yeah, I think he's gonna be phenomenal. Another one, I'm gonna agree with Dylan here. I'm gonna take BYU. I'm gonna go best players this year. I think we got a class of guys that can separate themselves, and I think that another thing that's gonna make it in this Final Four is gonna be AJ and the rest of that roster. I think him and Darren are gonna do a carry job. I'm agreeing with Houston on you guys there. I'm not gonna say that they have a bad conference or anything like that because college basketball isn't really like that. But the way that, like John said, their team is built, it's for the regular season. It's for those conference games. It's to get wins out. And then my fourth one, I'm rolling with the Tide, bro. The Tide are very experienced, a lot more experienced than a lot of people think, and a lot of the guys that they have coming up. Because the thing with college basketball now is that when you have top talent, it's not about seniors; it's more about 2 and 3 year guys. And you have a 2 year guy in Phylon, you have a 2 year guy in Sherelle, you have multiple 2 year guys on the bench. I mean,
But they
you brought in, you brought in who you brought in. Like
dude, I cannot
it's
wait, bro.
this is a team with a lot of talent and a bunch of guys that have not even seen their peak, and it's not freshman heavy if we're being honest. Although they do have some freshman guys, so I'm gonna go Bama as my last one.
I I'm gonna point out a flaw in your Final Four though, Jacob.
Yeah,
I know I sprung it on y'all, so like you don't have time to think about this. What I'm about to point out, you have three teams in the same conference making it. Do you think that's you don't think
hey,
that's because it almost happened
hey,
last year in the SEC.
we can
Auburn,
see it.
Florida, Alabama almost
I
got
was
it.
gonna say Auburn,
Back
Florida, and
year,
Bama almost
bro.
did it. I'm gonna take. I really. I think the one that I'm iffy on is BYU more
Yeah.
than I am Kansas because I do
Damn,
think,
so
like
you're
Dylan
that
said,
high on DP. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, you know who I've compared him to.
yeah. I'm on Darren Peterson, bro.
You
I
know,
think that we've seen that style of guard dominate, bro. And
I saw a tweet, bro. They literally compared it to '03 Q's with Melo.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
mean, bro, it does have the potential to be that, bro.
we've seen guys around that size do things in college basketball that no other guys can. I mean, Brandon Miller's a couple inches taller, and I think Darren Peterson has a better skill set than Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller dominated college basketball,
Mm-hmm.
dominated college basketball. It wasn't even a question. So I think, and that's a similar thing with AJ. I think that, similar guys around that skill set, 6'10" to 6'6" range, those guys can make it work, dude.
I can't lie, bro. If I was to bet on a freshman to lead their team to the Final Four, I think I'm gonna go Boozer over AJ and DP, just because I think Boozer is the second best out of those guys. But Duke's
Yeah,
roster, I just think is better than BYU and Kansas.
yeah.
But actually,
Florida and
there's
Arizona play tomorrow. Actually, do you know that?
yes, I did.
I
I'm
didn't
hyped,
know that,
bro.
but that's
The freshman that I'm most confident in leading his team outside of Boozer, my fucking guy over at Louisville, bro. Mikael Brown Jr. And it's not just because of the historical 2K run I'm having. They had an amazing transfer portal. And then you also bring in a
he
phenomenal
averages
elite
50 a
shooter
game
out of
against me
high
in our
school,
my league.
Mikael Brown Jr. Bro, he is one of the best shooters I've seen out of high school. It's dangerous, bro. It is straight dangerous.
Draft him in my league.
Shout
Just
out
for
Adrian
advice.
Woolley. Adrian Woolley's gonna have a huge season too. I really wanted Alabama to get him out the portal. He's from Tuscaloosa. I thought we were gonna get him from Kennesaw State, but he went for the bag. Can't blame him. All right. Hey, player of the
Well,
year though.
team,
Yaxel
team I would like to
Lindeborg.
give a shout out. Oh, bang, dude. Yaxel's a
Yaxel
good one.
Lindeborg is gonna win
Michigan.
player of the year.
That's a great one. I want to give a shout out to my guy, bro, Braylon Mullins at UConn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro,
I
he
don't.
got hurt.
Oh, did he get hurt early, bro?
Yes. He got
No,
hurt.
that sucks, bro.
I
Before the
don't know how
season even
long he's out.
starts, he got hurt in exhibition. That
Yes.
sucks, bro. That really sucks, bro. That must have just happened because I mean, I would say they just started their exhibition
Let me read it.
not even a month ago.
Let me find it because I read it like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
It's
I
tough,
was gonna say I
bro.
remember they were up 13. I saw a exhibition where they were up 13, and Dan Hurley is in the huddle screaming, bro, in the exhibition game.
Out
So
for 6 weeks, brother.
6 weeks,
Yeah.
oof, that hurts,
Not
bro.
too
As a
bad.
freshman, yeah, that
It could
hurts.
be worse.
Yeah,
All right. Now, the main segment. Who wants to introduce it?
go ahead, bro.
I
This
think
you
I
take
think
from the
you
top,
should.
bro.
This was like since you had like the idea and everything.
Yeah. So, we each got selected 10 teams to build a trade for. And, you don't have to build a trade for every team because some teams just don't need to make a trade. But
Yeah.
we attempted to create trade scenarios for each team in the NBA. Did
Yeah.
y'all have difficulties with y'all's list? Because I'm not going to lie, I came up with
Yeah.
mine pretty easy.
Honestly, yeah, I did have some difficulty with mine. The main things I ran into with it is just not necessarily, I guess, not necessarily knowing what these teams are yet. Because, like me and John talked about a little bit, the Bulls are a team right now that, I mean, I'm not going to say that they need to make a move for a guy, but in 40 games, when Josh Giddey is doing what he's doing, maybe you go get an elite big man, a disgruntled elite big man. But like I said, in 40 games, if you only have 13 wins, then it's
Yeah.
so that's the thing I ran into was mostly I guess how early it is, trying to figure out projections and what we're gonna, what
Yeah.
certain teams are gonna do.
Yeah. Who wants to go with their list first?
Honestly, I'll let you do it, bro. Do you would you like to you give 10 or you give one one
How
one
y'all
We
or
want
can
to
do
do it?
like a 1-1-1.
Y'all want to do
okay,
1-1-1?
yeah,
We can do that.
Okay, bet. So for the first team, I'm not even gonna go in order. I'm gonna just go with what I think is the most exciting. Or no, I'll go with the most exciting. Actually, no, I'll just fuck it. First team on my list, I have the San Antonio Spurs, of course, up there. Um, Before watching the day, I was gonna say no trades. People that think we should trade De'Aaron Fox, bro, you're a square. Um, we are number one in a lot of metrics, but all of the metrics that we are lower in, for example, pick and roll rate, pick and roll turnovers, pick and roll scoring, are all metrics that we are low in. Who is a guy that has been dominant in the pick and roll scene every single year he's been in the league? De'Aaron Fox. We're a tremendous transition defense. Who's tremendous in transition? De'Aaron Fox. It's things like that that you think people are saying that we don't need De'Aaron Fox's offensive play. Yes, we do. He literally just fits too well on this team. That's why we gave him the contract. That's why Brian Wright, the genius that he is, gave him the contract. Gave him the huge contract extension that people thought that we overpaid for. No, we're about to see who De'Aaron Fox is again. He was playing last year with a broken hand. We're going to see who he is. He's going to remind folks, and I'm going to be the first person to pull up receipts. That's my first one. Who wants to go next?
I'm gonna go last. You go ahead, Dylan.
I'm gonna start with the Magic. This is actually a trade that I talked to John about. This is what should have happened because he ended up getting traded anyways. We should have went out and got Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
Personally, because when Paulo's not on the floor, we struggle with our front court, especially to score. Because when Jonathan Isaacs, Paulo Banchero's back up, there's no points to be scored. And especially because Cam Johnson gives you that 39% 3-point rate, which is higher than our season average last year. I thought that would have been a huge, huge piece to come off the bench and would fit the rotation perfectly. But that was who I had.
I like
Honorable mention Colin Sexton. Wish we would have got him, but
it. Yeah. I don't think that's out of the picture.
Jacob. No, I don't either. I think he could.
If
Easily,
Charlotte's
he's
losing, they
actually
might as
on my
well.
list. It's on my list.
All right, Jacob.
I actually have a really fun one as my first one, and I kind of
Oh,
think that y'all are gonna see this as a out of left field. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers should break up the guard tandem. I mean, and I think that the number one thing that I fall back on for this is defensively, and aside from that, which also coincides with defense, right now you're kind of relying a lot on Evan Mobley to be able, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, that is, to be able to, I guess, make up for whatever Mitchell and Garland leave. Um, I think you should build an Evan Mobley. I mean, I can't lie. I don't even know if you should invest in this guard tandem that you're going to have to build your team around because of what they lack. Go ahead, call it like it is, make Evan Mobley your guy, and go get either a great defending 3 and D wing that maybe can combo guard a little bit, or you rock out with Mitch and you go get you a great defending playmaking point guard who can do everything you need. But yeah, I think they should break up the guard tandem.
I love it. I love that. I completely agree. I wouldn't have gone as risky as you did if I had Cleveland, just because like they're winning still technically. But nah, I
Yeah,
completely agree. You know how vocal I am about
yeah.
my Cleveland thoughts. All right, next up, let me look down my list. Who do I want to go? Cause no trade, that's boring. Let me spice some things up. Okay, here. I don't want to pull my best ones out yet, so I'll go. I did have the Portland Trailblazers. This is a team that's 4-2 right now. I don't expect that to be too sustainable. I said sell high on Jeremy Grant to a contending team while you can. Um, Load off the contract. Bring in some talent. Bring in some picks, maybe if you can. I don't know what team would take on Jeremy Grant. Who would look into it? Maybe a team like Denver. Get him back for old time's sake. Um, but yeah, Trailblazers sell high on Jeremy Grant. Dylan.
All right. Going to the Miami Heat. Um, Team that was really shopping for a guard when like it was around the time when Damian Lillard was trying to leave Milwaukee, and he obviously went back to Portland. The Heat should go out and get Trey Young. It's something I know it's going to come as a shock. It seems it's something they would do, even though I'm not sure how he would pair up with Hero. But with them
Yeah.
constantly shopping for a point guard, and their point guard literally just got caught in like a gambling hole situation, so he's a little, he's Terry Rozier's out. Is he still at the Heat?
Yeah.
He's still at the Heat,
Technically,
right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Trey Young, I mean, I just don't think it's going to work out in Atlanta. I think their GM is wanting to just shop him around. He's been in trade talks like the last 3 years almost about teams that want to go get him, teams that should go get him. I it gives him an experienced guard, and a Hero could figure it out. It might not work, but that's someone I think they would go for personally.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. I actually have. I'm the Memphis Grizzlies, so I have something similar to that. Jacob, you next.
Um, I'm keep it simple here. I think the Warriors should just go get another big. They
I
have
have the
Al.
Warriors.
Oh yeah, what do you have for the big? I think we because that's not to
Yeah,
me
no,
that's the
I'm
main
saying that
thing.
was like Warriors were on my list. How'd you get them? Did I put them
Oh
twice?
oh oh oh. Oh, yours was on the list in the group chat.
Yeah. You don't have the
Y'all
Warriors
should
on your
just both,
list.
bro.
Where
Y'all should both
I
just say
didn't I didn't end up sending a list to the group chat though.
What's up?
I don't think I ended up sending a list though.
No, I sent you the
Maybe.
list.
no. Yeah, he
I
assigned.
like assigned 10 teams.
Oh, okay. I didn't read that list right then. Okay, we're chilling. Was Cleveland not on my team though?
Who
Cleveland
had
wasn't on my list.
Cleveland?
Right?
Who had Cleveland?
You had Cleveland. Okay, no, we can swap it. Do you want anyone in particular, bro? Because like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like the Celtics, I don't have anyone for them, bro. Or like I don't have anyone for the Celtics. I do have one for the Sixers,
Hey,
but
we'll just both
them.
do.
If y'all want, Jacob, since y'all are swapping, I can just go ahead and start naming some of mine if y'all want.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we can keep the 1-1-1. I won't do Warriors. I
Okay.
won't do Warriors. I'll go back to because I saw 76ers. I do have one for 76ers already that I for sure know. Go ahead and get rid of Embiid. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it short, sweet, simple. I don't. I mean, like I had this conversation with one of my supervisors the other day at work. The best case scenario for Embiid to go win the NBA championship, which is all you are relying on him for at this point, is him missing majority of the whole regular season, or being on a minutes restriction that you never really get his full impact, and then relying on hopefully maybe some health come playoff time. But yeah, I mean, I think they should just go ahead and get off of him. And they got VJ, got Tyrese. I don't know what Jared McCain's future is, but
Hey, they
yeah,
got Adam Bona too. Shout out Adam
yeah,
Bona. He's actually pretty nice. All right.
yeah.
Hey, I completely agree with that. Next, you know what? I'll just go ahead and get this one out the way because I had Cleveland. Now that I'm looking at my list, I said no trade. Um, who do I want to knock off my list? Okay, I'll do a nice one. I'll do a nice one. I had the Detroit Pistons on my list. I'm a guy that has been very open about getting another ball handler in the half court setting. Every time I watch Detroit's offense, it's atrocious, dude. Kay Cunningham needs some help handling the ball. And what better than to go over and call to a team that should be selling at the deadline, should be rebuilding? That is no other than Light the Beam, Sacramento. Detroit needs to call in on Zach LaVine. You can make the contracts work with Tobias Harris. Call up Zach LaVine. Get Zach LaVine paired up with Kate Cunningham. That would be absolutely dynamic for the Eastern
Dude,
Conference playoffs.
that would be
Yeah.
that would be crazy.
I deal squirt.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
my bad. I didn't mean to call you that.
All right. I'm gonna go with the. I'm just going down my line. I got the Pacers.
I have
They
the Pacers.
don't have. What? You put Pacers on my.
Oh, yeah, I did. Fuck. It's whatever.
Alright. So their front court is very limited. Isaiah Jackson's not him. I'm just gonna be honest. He doesn't do much, and he's their starting center. I think the Pacers should go get Nick Claxton. They could call him. Get Nick Claxton, a guy that averages 12.2 points, 6.4 rebounds. He shoots the ball 53.8%, which is literally double Isaiah Jackson's stats to start with. So that gives you a little bit of offense, gives you a little bit more defense, way better rebounder. So he just gives you a lot more in that area that I think they desperately need. Especially, I mean, you obviously got Pascal Siakam, but I mean, he can't do it all, especially when he's just trying to score. It definitely puts Isaiah Jackson on the bench, which helps them a lot immediately. So I think that Claxton would be a great fit for the Pacers.
Yeah.
They should try
I
a
like
trade
it.
for him.
For me, actually have the Bucks right here. I think that they should make a splash. I think they should go get a guy like Malik Monk. I do like what the
Ooh, I
Bucks have
like
going
that.
on, and like a guy like Ryan Rollins is starting to get really involved in the offense. But
Let's
I think
go,
that
dude.
Malik Monk off the bench, maybe even in a lot of starting minutes, maybe I think he can give the Bucks a lot of self creation and a lot of offense. So I think down the line that can
I
really
like
help.
that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Next up on my list, I'm going to go over. I had the Utah Jazz. Um, there's not a lot that I think that they can do right now given their position. But I did say send Nurkic over to a buying team. A team just trying to get better in the Eastern Conference, especially at the center position, maybe. So maybe Indiana calls up. But
Yeah,
yeah, just get off Nurkic while you can. There's definitely a team that would buy in on him that's trying to contend.
I like that. I had the Nets. They honestly just need to just go get a guard that can just defend. Go get Anthony Black. Honestly, I don't think they'll do it with
Yeah,
what his trade value is. I feel like Anthony Black could fit in that, especially since he would just pass the ball to Cam Thomas. That's all he would need to do, and just defend, which is something that he does with Orlando, and with him, and with what I've seen him do as a starter. with Suggs being limited, I think his value's gone up. So I just said Anthony Black for the Nets.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna go here, and this is one of my better trades. I think the Wolves need to go get a guard defender.
Yes.
Because one thing that we're seeing a lot with this team, because NAW and now listen, he's not been good since he's left. He's not looked great. But defensively, what you lost, you're now trying to make Jaden McDaniels recover for it. And I love Jaden McDaniels. I think he's good, but I don't think that he's nearly as good of a on-ball defender as he is a help side defender. His help
Yeah.
side defense is immaculate against guards, against bigs, wings. It doesn't matter. So I think they should go get a guard defender to allow him to go back to what he's best at.
I like that. Any players in mind or no?
Um, right now I don't have anyone super in mind because I think right now everyone that I've defensively, everyone that I had my mind like my eye on coming into this season, they have either not been great defensively or have just not really shown me that they're going to be worth a trade yet. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I wouldn't really say I have anyone in mind yet.
All right. So next up, I have the Golden State Warriors. I actually built a trade with an Eastern Conference team here. I didn't add any picks, but it's kind of just like a player for player. There would obviously have to be more. I'm not an NBA GM. I don't know what the fuck would go into it.
Yeah.
But I have the Golden State Warriors buying on Wendell Carter Jr. from the Orlando Magic, improving that center position, and in return, Orlando gets some 3-point shooting with Moses Moody. Moses Moody is a guy that, bro, for some reason his minutes just fluctuate with Steve Kerr. He'll play 22 minutes and then 6 minutes and then 25 minutes and then 10 minutes. Yeah, get that shit out of there. Go actually invest in a position instead of just fluctuating with a wing that you don't know what you want out of.
Okay.
Hey, as a
For
Magic fan, how would
Knicks,
you feel about that?
Will Carter
It would leave you a
honestly is the
little
best
thin
player
at
he's ever
center,
been.
but
Yeah, it would. We would have to make a trade again. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean that'd be interesting. But I got the Knicks. They really need someone off the bench, in my opinion, that can defend when Brunson's off the bench because Brunson can't defend at all. I'm just gonna be honest. That dude was getting cooked. Bro, Tyrese Halliburton had that dude on skates. They need to go out and try to go get Keon Ellis, defender. I think him coming off the bench
wait, hold on.
would
Yeah,
take a lot
okay.
of pressure. Would take a lot of pressure off of Brunson's back, especially because he can't defend a freaking ice cream cone. Um, so Keon Ellis, we already know he's a lockdown defender. I think him honestly playing under Brunson would help his career. Obviously, he would be getting better by the second because he's learning how to score that ball.
Yeah. Hey, no,
That
that
like Brunson
sounds
can
great
score.
until you find out why Mike Brown got backed up out of Sacramento, and that's because he just would not play Keon Ellis. So I don't know if Keon Ellis would find the court over in New York, but I do like the idea of it.
Get the point. Great
Yeah.
defender.
No, I like it.
Um,
I like it.
yeah, I like that. My mind, or no, my mind's back to something a little bit easy. I'm gonna go. Rockets need to go get him a point guard, bro.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a men thing that a man can't run as a facilitator, but it's really difficult when he can't shoot the ball.
Yeah.
It's really easy to guard, and it's really hard to be able to facilitate an offense where a guy is playing 6 feet, 10 feet back from you every time you come down the court. So
Yeah.
I think if you go get a guy that can at least hit the three. I mean, it doesn't have to be amazing, but at least hit it.
Okay. Hey, I like it. This is one I have for the Pacers. Dilly fishing. Yeah, this is one that I have for the Pacers, and I know I just traded away a Magic center, but I got Indiana calling Orlando for another center. So you either keep one and lose one, or vice versa. I got Indiana forming back with Gogo Bataza. I think that would fit absolutely perfect when Halliburton obviously comes back next season. He would be great in transition and is a very, very underrated rim protector. He is a phenomenal rim protector.
Yeah, I agree. He's been pretty good off the bench. far as rebounding and rim protecting. I got then my next one is the Thunder. They really don't need to make a trade. If they were to make a trade, they need to get some depth at the center position with because when
Yep.
Hartenstein and Holmgren are out of the game, they don't really have a lot of depth, and the
Hey, bro,
criteria is basically just rebound the ball.
don't disrespect
Hey,
my Razorback, Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams is a great player. I agree, but I think if you can move him out to the four and get you some depth, go get Mark Williams. He gets great depth. He gets rebounds. I think it would.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
No, I
hey,
think that's a
listen,
guy.
go get Mark Williams, but you gotta pay us. You gotta pay us, bro. You gotta pay us, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
know
you
about
gotta
that.
pay us.
I do like the idea of them
Well,
going out and getting backup
yeah,
center. If there was
They
like
somebody
a
that
could.
Jokic
could
or something.
build a haul for Mark Williams right now, it technically would be the Thunder with how much depth they have at guard and wing. So I mean,
Yeah.
bro, I
I
can't
did
wait
go,
for
Dylan.
Thomas Sorber
I like where Dylan's
next,
head is though, because
bro.
the Suns are missing guard and wing depth, and the Suns have that, or the Thunder have that in an abundance. So, my next one here is for the Wizards. I think they should just straight up go get a point guard. We talked about it a little
Yeah,
bit in the last pod, John, about how I don't really want them to trade CJ. I don't really want them to trade Chris because they offer a lot of mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a group of tweeners. But CJ McCollum sucks right now,
yeah. No,
bro.
I was gonna take back everything I said from last week. That
And
dude is hot ass.
yeah, I mean, like you said, I like what he can offer in terms of teaching the tweener role. But I think with this team, Trey Johnson, Kaishan George, who is hooping, bro, you gotta go get a point guard. You gotta
Yeah,
go get a point guard.
no, for sure. Okay, next up, Charlotte. I do have the Hornets. Bro, send off Miles Bridges and get some wing defenders. Bro, I mean, they just went with an offseason of actually finally getting guys that can win you basketball games. Like, they gel a team together. Miles Bridges, I mean, he just plays no damn defense. And if you want to go in the direction of winning, bro, you're going to have to get some defenders. So send off Miles Bridges for some wing defenders. I don't really necessarily have a team in mind. I was thinking maybe Detroit. Detroit can get some offense flowing. They have the defense to hide his flaws on that end of the ball. So I think Detroit could be a team that, you know, get in on the mix on Miles Bridges.
Yeah. And then the next one's the Nuggets for me. The Nuggets is the same thing as the Thunder. They obviously, I don't think they need to make a trade, but if they were, it'd be to get depth at the center position. And I have them go out and get Goga Pataze, a great rebounder, basically everything John said about him. Very underrated rim protector. He gives you great depth off the bench when Jokic isn't in. Because I think they have enough offense off the bench to score. They just need some rim protecting off the bench when Jokic is out.
Yeah. I have a really interesting one. I think y'all are gonna like this a lot. I think that the Raptors should go get Kobe White. Now, my the way Kobe White started the season, it isn't really how he ended it last year, but I'm a believer in what Kobe White did on the second half of the season last year. I think that that guy can legitimately score the ball as a point guard, and he can also facilitate at a pretty high clip. Especially if you surround him on a team like that, Scotty Barnes, you have Brandon Ingram. I mean, that I don't know who has to go to Chicago. Obviously, it's probably going to be one of those Scotty, not Scotty. I'll be honest. It'll probably be one of those
Yeah, no, it's
Brandon,
Scotty.
probably IQ, probably RJ. But I'd really like to see Kobe White in that. And now, like you have iQuick. I don't like iQuick really on this
Yeah,
roster, but
bro.
I love Kobe White next to Scotty Barnes.
You know, my thing with that one is, bro, I feel like Kobe and Giddy can play off so well together. Bro, I just don't want
Yeah,
Chicago to ruin the roster with that
uh,
bullshit that Toronto has going on right now.
yeah,
Bro, and I was a firm believer if the Bucks were to trade Giannis, bro, Toronto would have had the best package for it. Dude, just like imagine that shit, dude.
yeah,
Just
yeah. That would
crazy.
be some.
All right, who do I have next? Okay, I have the Chicago Bulls. I said look in the center market. This was kind of the team that I had in mind for Nurkic. Just buy low on him, because they don't necessarily have trade pieces. Um, so yeah, just a guy like Nurkic that can give you at least 10, 15 minutes. And
Yeah,
him and Vucevic, he's a watered down version of Vucevic. So like maybe like you can just replicate what Vucevic generates at a lower level, obviously. But yeah,
I got the Mavericks next. I think they need to go get a point guard right now just to deal with Kyrie being hurt. They have Cooper Flag running the one, but I just feel like Cooper's got to
hate
get
that
moved to
shit,
his
bro.
natural position. So I think personally they should go get Colin Sexton just because of the defense that he brings. I also feel like D'Lo also just is a terrible defender. D'Lo's not like that anymore. He fell off. You need to get a great defender because when Kyrie comes back, because when you have
yeah.
Kyrie coming back, I'm sitting here thinking, Colin Sexton learning under Kyrie when he comes off the bench and stuff, and that just slowly builds that chemistry. Colin could honestly like take a jump learning from Kyrie
Yeah,
Irving, all coming off the bench. So a guy like Colin Sexton could come in and thrive until Kyrie comes back. So I think that would be
dude.
a good.
I'll say this, bro. I think 30 out of 30 NBA teams could use a guy like Colin Sexton. That dude is fucking phenomenal, and I'm finally glad people are starting to realize it. Like I don't know why it took this long.
Saying it.
Yeah, I'm glad we're all on the same wavelength here. My team, right, I have the Suns for this one. I think they should go get Colin Sexton. I don't know exactly how it works out. Colin Sexton does make a little bit of money, but bro, when JG gets back, being able to have a guy like that coming off the bench is probably going to be his role. Maybe even with the starters a lot running that one, bro. I love that creation. I love that self creation, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I love that. Now my final one. I got the Memphis Grizzlies. There's a lot of shit going on between star player John Morant and the staff. I think you finally blow that shit up because let's just be real. The duo of John Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. are not going to compete in the West anymore. And you did a terrible job at getting rid of that core. You didn't really get nothing out of Bane. You didn't really get nothing out of Dylan Brooks. Um, just pitiful job. They had something going. I think it's time to end it. Send John Morant over to Miami. Amazing in transition offense. I think John Tyler Hero could actually kind of play well off of each other in transition. Miami finally gets that lead point guard that they've been needing. You'd have to give up Kasparis, who they just drafted. I think that's fine. I think you do it. Um, and you'd probably have to choose between Hame or Wiggins, depending on who you'd rather keep between those two. And maybe you have to give off Nikola Jovic. I don't really know because I don't really know what their pick situations are. But Miami's definitely a team that has the pieces to go out and get Ja, and I think the fit would be phenomenal. We need to see it, bro.
I like that. I like that. My next one was the Kings. This was a trade that should have happened until he got extended. They should have just got Jonathan Kaminga, I believe.
Yeah.
They were gonna get him, and he got extended, and that whole thing happened. Jonathan Kaminga would have fit the system pretty
Dang,
well.
dude.
Scared the shit out of me, bro. I thought it
But
was a
yeah,
person for some reason.
Dang.
big dog, a big dog.
Um, yeah, I think my last two that I have is the Celtics and the Lakers. I don't have a trade for the Celtics. Shit sucks.
You don't
The
think they should
Lakers,
go out and answer center?
I mean, bro, they could, but it's just like, at what point does it even benefit you this season? Like, I mean, it doesn't, bro. I'll branch out for a second, bro, because nobody's talking about this, and Joe Mazzulla is out of his fucking mind if he thinks that sending out Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, and Derek White onto the court at the same time is going to win a basketball game. I know that it doesn't matter, but bro, that is disgusting basketball to watch. That is disgusting. Anyway, yeah, I don't have anything for the Celtics. The Lakers need to go get a backup big. And with that being said, I think he could be a backup or starter. I think either or because Peyton, I don't. But names in mind is Richard, obviously Nick Richards. That's
Yeah.
that's a name in mind. I want to get off of him, but I think that his value is pretty low right now. That's one, I guess, main name I have in mind.
Sorry, bro. My fucking dog's drinking water, bro. That shit's loud as fuck. Um,
Hey, chill, bro.
um, yeah. Don't disrespect my guy Jackson Hayes. That's the Lakers' backup center. Don't disrespect him ever again.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his.
I'm kidding, bro. I'm fucking kidding. All right. Well, I'm out of teams, but I will say this. I'll just add this in. I don't know who the
I got
fuck
one
has the
more.
Pelicans, but they need to blow that shit up, bro. That shit
Bro,
sucks.
golly, dude.
I got
Golly, bro.
it. Last team was actually the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Uh, this is
Jesus
just like
Christ, bro.
this is a guy that I feel like could have honestly went through all these teams. I got Walker Kessler. It could desperately need him. They desperately could use him.
Yeah.
I honestly think he complements Zion pretty well. Rebounds, great defender, very underrated player. Really complements Zion. You know, the Pelicans literally. There's a lot of stuff they got to do over there in New Orleans, but
I think you just send
I mean, I
Zion's
don't even know
ass
where to
off,
begin.
bro. Restart. Holy
Honestly,
shit, bro.
bro.
Hey, fire
While
fucking.
he's at trade
Bro,
value,
hey, bro. Sorry, Willie Green, bro, but your time's fucking over, bro. That shit, bro. Your time
Get
is
his
fucking.
ass out, bro.
Bro, when
He
you
sucks.
have Jordan Poole literally hitting clutch shots and then staring your ass down because he just don't fuck with you, bro. You know how much that says of you as a head coach? Like, and it's not a coincidence because he did it one night and stared Willie Green down and everybody was like, oh, maybe it's just a little playful joke. He did it the very next game and stared Willie Green's ass down.
Yeah.
How in 6 games do you have beef with one of your players already? How?
Yeah.
I'm over whatever Pelicans are building. Just give the keys to Fears or some shit. I don't know. Send Murphy off too. Send Trey Murphy. That shit sucks, dude. That shit
Blow it
smells
up.
like shit.
Blow it up, bro.
They need to call up the Birmingham Squadron, bro, and see if they got any players for him.
Yeah, bro. Call up. Who do they have right now? I'm trying to think.
No, I know, dude. I'm trying to think about it
Petty,
too.
bro.
We were just talking about it.
They don't have Mo
Too
Bamba.
petty,
It's a
bro.
center. Hunter.
Yeah.
Call up Hunter
Hunter
Dickinson.
Dickinson, bro. Bro, oh my gosh, dog.
Holy shit. Okay.
John, don't they got Petty?
No, I'm not gonna lie. He got arrested, and I don't think he's back on our roster.
Well,
Shout out John Petty though, bro. That's a
Thanks,
dog.
bro. Shout out,
Dude.
John, bro.
Oh, I got it.
Ooh.
We gotta go get Josh Primo.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Shout out Josh Primo though. Actually,
so
I don't know
moving
if I
on
can
from
shout out
basketball
Josh
talk.
Primo.
Moving on from basketball talk, bro. No. Another team I had was the Clippers. I mean, I just don't even know what the thing with the Clippers that I don't really like. Go get Norm Powell again, bro, because you gave up Norm Powell. You gave up Norm Powell so you could go sign Bradley Beal, and he has been unplayable, and then he hurt his back. So I mean, Clippers are another team I don't have a trade for because they did so much this offseason. They kind of put themselves in a hole.
Yeah, nah, that shit sucks. I was gonna say, dude, I have the Jazz, and contrary to the popular opinion that they should trade Walker Kessler, I completely disagree. I actually really like what they're building over there. I don't even think that they maybe move off Laurie, but even then, like I genuinely think like you can just wait 2 more years and what I'm seeing from Keontae George and what I saw from Isaiah Collier last year and what I saw from Kyle Filipowski last year, bro, and what I saw from Bryson Sensabaugh, like y'all, like they have genuine pieces. Just wait and let it develop. Don't bro, just wait. Just wait, because you don't want to see, a lot of these NBA teams, bro, they think grass is greener on the other side, and then they're back to square one again. Brooklyn Nets, about to be the LA Clippers.
Phoenix Suns, bro. Like,
bro, I genuinely think that, and Walker Kessler's still young too. We talk about this motherfucker like he's going on fucking year 8. He's 32 years old, bro. He's like 25, 26. Keep his ass, bro. He's a perennial rim protector. Keep Laurie. He's playing phenomenal on offense to start the season. Keontae George has been an amazing facilitator, filling up the stat sheets. Just wait, bro. Just wait. Please, just wait.
Yeah, I want to talk about Laurie a little bit, bro, because I've seen him in two separate games this season already. The first game, this guy gave the Suns 50 and he couldn't miss anything. The second game, they got blown out and Laurie still gave him 33 and was the
Yeah.
only source of offense. Like John said, the only trade I could really see them making is moving off of Laurie, but that's because his value is so high right now. I mean, he is playing such good basketball. And when you talk about scoring on every level, I mean, bro, it is seamless when he pulls up for the three, not only does his shot look so beautiful, he has such a crisp,
Yes.
smooth jumper at that size, but it is money, dude. His jumper is money. He can pull up for those middies, bro. He's just going over the top of people. He's going through contact. I mean, Laurie is a guy that we didn't mention in these trades, and that's mostly because I don't think that we really know what team is going to be in place to make a splash because Laurie is going to be a huge splash for whatever team gets him.
Bro, and it's like Golden State would have been perfect, but I mean, bro, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot with it. I don't even think it's possible anymore because you got Butler. But it's like, and Butler's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong; he's actually
Yeah,
been a
yeah,
great fit. But it's like,
yeah.
bro, just imagine Laurie shooting on that team, bro. Just fucking think about it, bro. Like,
And then the
what's in?
fact is, dude,
Oh
bro,
my
he's seven
gosh.
foot.
Yes,
Imagine having a guy that, and he sets great screens. He sets great screens for him to also be rolling and popping off of those screens, doing what he's doing off of them. Imagine that motherfucker in an offense with Stephen Curry.
bro.
Oh
Imagine
my God.
Laurie back in Chicago.
Oh my gosh, with Giddy, the
Giddy,
distance,
Kobe,
bro.
Laurie, Matthias, Vucevic. I don't know who the fuck's gonna play defense out there, but man, hey, that
They'll score
offense is gonna
140.
be crazy, bro.
They'll score 140,
Would
bro.
you have to give up a
Yeah,
single, the guy that you just drafted? I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I don't know there either.
You
That
know
is
what though?
a.
But Patrick Williams has actually been like, dude, I'm
Hey,
loving this. Patrick
yeah.
Williams has been
Let me
hooping, bro.
Yeah, let me ask about Patrick Williams because this, I mean, we're all
I'm proud of
Kenny
him, dude.
fans. We're all Kenny fans, and I remember when Pat got drafted, motherfuckers were calling him the Paul, bro, because of the similarities to Kawhi. Like people are already making that connection with Pat Williams, and he was a guy that did nothing. He didn't get better at anything for 4 years. So I mean, which, and if we all remember Pat Williams at Florida State, he was a good prospect. He was not the number four, number
Yeah,
six
that was
overall pick.
really
Whatever it was.
crazy.
That was the worst pick we've seen, at least at that spot, in a minute. And I mean, he hasn't really been great. So I wanted to ask you because
Mm,
you watched a lot more Bulls games than I have this season. This season, I don't know what he's really been like. I mean, to
bro,
be honest,
great
I haven't paid.
defense, and he's shooting fifty
Yeah,
percent from three.
so that's the difference, bro. He has not been able to put a fucking ball in. Like, bro, if he just threw a ball over the state line next to New Mexico, he would miss, bro. He would not. That basketball would not make it to New Mexico. If
Dude,
we're going off the first 4 years of Pat Williams.
you know what's crazy to think about? He's still only 24. That just he feels so
Yeah,
much older. But dude, what I
exactly.
was gonna say, bro, why does Florida State always just have like this phenomenal defensive long wingspan prospect every
Yeah,
single year? Jonathan Isaac, Devin Vassell, Scotty Barnes, Patrick Williams, now Taylor Boboin, who's now on Alabama. But you get what I'm
yeah.
saying, like. And Devin Vassell's not
I
really
know.
that defensive guy anymore. He actually developed
I
into
know.
an offensive guy. But bro, it's just like why? What is it that like? It's got to be somebody in the scouting department, obviously. But they always just have this freakishly long defender balls. They always just have long guy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is with them. I mean, there's a couple places that tend to put out guys like that a lot. Like just produce a certain type of guard, bro. Like Bama, bro. Bama's a team that I mean they put out scores, bro, at every level,
Facts. That's
literally
just
every
Nate
level.
Oates, bro. That's just Nate Oates.
I was like the only guy we've sent to the league that hasn't really been that much of a scorer is Noah Clowney, and he's starting to carve himself out in other ways to get minutes. But
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds crazy, bro.
Keon Ellis, he's
Um,
not a scorer, but like
yeah,
every now
but
and then,
he's
like he'll just give you like a little 30 ball. It's kind of funny.
yeah, he's developed a really good 3-point shot, especially catch and shoot. And
Bro,
honestly, I love Keon off the dribble, bro. It's smooth off the dribble. Like I don't know how to explain it.
dude, me and Bama fans, I used to always get in debates like who was more pro ready between Shackleford and Keon Ellis. Bro, I thought it was obviously Keon Ellis. I'm
Dude,
glad that it's
not,
Sean. Shout
not
out
Shaq.
Shackleford though.
I'm not. No, I'm kidding, bro. Bro. He took Bama to heights,
He
maybe.
lit us, bro. He
Shout
lit
out,
us.
shout out, Shaq, bro.
He had to deal
Let
with
me
some
ask.
piss poor Jaden Davison performances.
Yeah, yeah. Let me ask you this, Dylan, because I don't think we've actually covered this on the pod yet. Your guy, Bruce Burrow, retired, and brought in his son, Stephen Pearl. Is it Stephen Pearl? Is that what his name
Yes.
is?
That's his
So
name.
I don't know Stephen Pearl's coaching background. I'd assume that it's in the realm of Bruce Pearl.
He's never coached
Um,
before.
so that being said, let me ask you, Dylan. Your college just brought in guys, bro. I mean, you just had Jabari Smith get drafted number 3 overall 3 years ago, or number 2 overall 3 years ago. So I mean,
Yeah.
was it 2 or 3? Was
Yeah,
it 2?
he went 3. Chet went 2.
It was
Chad went 2.
three.
Yeah, it was Paolo,
Yeah.
Chad, and then
Bro, we'll
yeah.
never forget the
So
craziest 20-minute smoke screen before the draft. Bro, everybody thought Javari's like, bro, even didn't the betting odds, shot
changed.
up to like minus 160 to Javari number 1, and then it was
Yeah,
Paulo all along, obviously.
yeah.
That was crazy.
So how are you feeling, Dylan? I mean, how are you feeling about not only the future of your program, but
Um,
going into this season? Because I mean, so y'all are in a weird spot. You still have Hod, but y'all are in a weird spot.
um, going into it, I kind of knew. I knew Bruce Pearl had probably about, I thought he'd go one more year maybe. I knew Stephen Pearl was going to get the job after he retired because he's been there with him since he was hired. I just knew. The whole coaching staff actually stayed together. No one on the coaching staff left. None of the players left. So that tells me automatically that they're already buying what they're selling. Um, I think there's a lot of talent there. I'm not sure we'll get to where we were last year. I think we have a lot of potential. Um, Keyshawn Hall, great player at UCF. He was actually the leading scorer for the Big 12. My bad. I'm sorry. So he's a great player. Him in exhibition games been pretty solid. Keyshawn Murphy was dealing with an injury in his first game. I think he could do a lot for us. But then you
Oh,
got the
Yes, they have
EuroLeague
Keyshawn Murphy now,
with Jovic.
Jacob.
So I mean, we've brought in a bunch of transfers. It's the only thing that's got me kind of.
fuck.
So our only returning player is Sahab Pettiford. So I really could see chemistry being like a real big issue to start. But we'll see. It's
Yeah,
a very old coaching staff that stayed together for a lot of years. No one left the coaching staff, which I felt like was a huge part in Earl getting the job. I don't. You'll definitely see like a little bit of a drop off. I don't think it'll be as much as people were expecting, but
I
I think Pearl was the right hire for the first year just because he's been on the staff for a while. Just give him the year. Let's see what he does. If it's we're winning games, we're winning good games, then I would just keep him in the nod.
You know what? I have had a change of heart on this Auburn men's basketball team. I'm looking at this roster right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if the offensive output is gonna be there on a nightly basis, but this defense
I'm
looks
saying, man,
like
the
like
defense.
Elijah Freeman, bro. He's gonna put motherfuckers on blast. He is gonna go. He could be a round one guy. Kevin Overton, great defender. Um,
Dude, he had a great game against Memphis the
this
other
dude
night. I
ain't
don't know if you
really
saw it.
the more like defensive type. Abdul Bashir, bro, he can snipe that motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got the wrong brother. The better brother went to K State. You gonna find out. He's a demon. He transferred from Monmouth. I thought y'all were gonna get both of them. If y'all would have got both of them, I ain't gonna lie, Auburn would have been higher than Alabama in my SEC preseason rankings. I can't cap. But
Yeah,
bro, Auburn, bro, if Stephen Pearl can do a decent job, Auburn is actually gonna surprise folks. But I don't
yeah,
know what he's gonna be as a head coach. But it does give me like a little more confidence that nobody left.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
That's the
but
thing.
like that's also not true technically because Chad Baker Mazara did leave, knowing
Well,
about the head
I meant
coaching
like the
change.
coaching staff. I meant like the coaching staff
Well,
also
I'm talking
together.
about players because
Oh
like
yeah, we all knew
Where
Chad
did he
Baker
go?
Mazara was gonna leave.
he went to
Yeah,
USC.
UCS.
And
Oh,
he's been
bro, I
talking
can't
his
lie.
shit, Jacob.
I can't lie. I hope he averages 2.3 points a game on 27% from the field, and he doesn't even get looked at by
Bro,
NBA
Jacob,
teams.
he's been talking so much shit about Auburn.
That dude's ass, bro. That dude's
I'm
so
actually
ass,
really
bro.
glad he left because of
And he's
averages
also
and he
25. He's also
yeah, I mean
25, by the way.
Yeah.
What are we
Chad
doing?
Hey,
Baker
now that
Mazar is
we're on the
irrelevant.
college basketball topic, we can
Yeah,
end.
I
Oh
wanted
wait,
one more thing. I wanted
yeah.
to say one more thing because this is, I mean, bro, like you were talking about Auburn, just about like offensively, you don't really know where it goes. Defensively, they're going to be there. I think one thing about Keyshawn Murphy and the reason that I'm kind of wincing at them picking up Keyshawn Murphy, we know him locally, we watched him, but at Mississippi State this last year, he carved out a interesting role, getting a lot of touches, and not just post touches, like bringing the ball up top of the key, not necessarily initiation, but giving him a chance to make a play with the ball in college or in high school. He played point guard at 6'10" for Ramsey. So I mean, I see him with my own eyes the athleticism, the offensive versatility he can offer. That's interesting.
Hold
And
on,
I
I'll
do
call
want
He
to
you
say,
back.
Dylan,
he is an interesting player, but
yeah,
the only thing that concerns me a little, and this has always been a problem at Mississippi State, he is a really inefficient player given his position and his shot selection.
yeah,
It's
yeah, I
very
do agree there.
concerning. He does get to the stripe a lot, though. I will say
Yeah,
that. But I don't know, bro. He definitely needs to clean it up.
yeah, I
Uh,
agree there.
yeah. But,
And
bro,
Dylan changed my mind a little bit about the Stephen Pearl situation. Like we talked about it when they hired Stephen Pearl a little bit. I wasn't like even now I'm still not super familiar with him other than being his son, but I didn't love that pickup, to bring in immediately after a guy like Bruce Pearl. But
nah,
Dylan just made great points. The coaching staff not leaving, only losing Chad Baker Mazara, and you're still bringing in guys. I mean, I think that's a fine, even if this is a bridge to, picking up another Bruce Pearl type guy that's going to be there for many years. Even if this is a bridge hire, that's cool. I think you can get away with it.
yeah. Nah, I agree. Um, I'm looking more at this roster. I don't know who. They still got Drake Cardwell. That's pretty funny. You know what's a interesting roster this season, and I'm about to pull it up right now. UNLV, just like in football, they went out and they got
Oh,
popular names for basketball. Have
yeah.
you got a chance to look at their
I
roster?
haven't s- I haven't seen the whole roster, but I've definitely seen three or four names that I was like, oh, they're at UNLV
Okay, so
right
I
now.
got you.
Okay.
First out, I'm going to mention Nas Cunningham. He is now at UNLV.
Oh, bro, I'm tuning into my boy Nas,
Yeah.
bro. I wanted him to play at Bama so bad, but he was young. We had a bunch of talent. That dude is a bucket.
Wait,
That dude's
this
a
is
bucket.
not. Okay, hold on. I did not mean to say UNLV, but they did pick up some guys. I meant to say. Let me just check real quick. Yes, I meant to say Utah. Utah, they went out and they just got names from high school. Now the talent's obviously there, but let me just point out some guys. Elijah Choppamore, 5-star that was committed
Yeah.
to Syracuse.
I, I
The
didn't know he
elbow
went there.
guy. Yeah, so he is now at Utah. Um, I know they got some more. Just one second. Jakai Howard is now at Utah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Um, and then just one second. Terrence Brown is also at Utah. Um, bro, bro, I'm fucking with it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just to see if Elijah Moore and Jakai Howard, because bro, they played AAU ball together. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that they went to
Kai Howard.
the same team. Jakai Howard's a good basketball player. I don't know what we're doing. You don't think he is? He can
He's
be
a
a good
former
basketball
Auburn.
player.
Hey man, he can do any kind of dunk he wants, bro, but he sure can't do anything else.
He
Wow.
getting fights on the team plane, bro.
Hey,
Hey, bro, he's
you
very
know what's an
fat, bro.
underrated acquisition? I don't know if y'all know who this is. This is where I'm gonna leave off my self for the podcast. Baylor lost guard play. They lost Rob Wright. They lost um fucking VG Edgecombe, obviously. You wanna know who
Yeah.
they have on their roster now in replacement? So not only did they bring in a top 5 freshman. Tunde Yesafu. I don't know how to say the last name. I'm sorry. He's a great player. I've watched him play numerous times. But they brought in this guy who got a little viral, a little steam after dropping 35 points on the Cooper Flag Montverde team. His name's Isaac Williams. He committed. He had offers from Mississippi State. He committed to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. He had a decent season. Wait, what'd you say?
I gotta piss like a racehorse, bro.
You're a grown ass man. Isaac Williams is a guy that's going to go out and shock folks. And then, bro, I'm looking at this roster. Dylan. Baylor has Andre Iguodala the second on their team. I did not know about Andre Iguodala the second. I didn't know he had a fucking son that was ready for college because it don't even feel like he's that old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, there's this guy in Arizona, bro. He's gonna have a freaking game tomorrow. What his name is?
What's his name?
Bryce James.
How you feel about Bryce James, man?
But man, he's gonna get drafted no matter what happens. He could average a cheeseburger and some fries and a large Coke, and he's still gonna get drafted to the Lakers.
I can't lie. I don't
tell
think
you.
he will.
Oh,
Yes, we're talking about Bryce James.
Did I just come back to Bryce James hate, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's that good. I'm just gonna keep it up.
Yeah, I do think that the James name can take you a good bit,
I don't
but
think he'll take
I
him
do
that
think
far, bro.
I do think as a player, I think he's better than Bronny, but I don't know if his build fits the NBA. Like Bronny was a good defender, and he had a really smooth jumper. He was a bit of a combo guard type, but he couldn't really efficiently play make dribble drive. I think that all around, I think Bryce James is a better scorer, but like he's not a great scorer, and he's not elite at anything. And Bronny was a guy that you looked at and you knew he could probably give you 3-and-D value in a few years. So yeah, I
Hey,
don't know.
you missed it, bro. I was telling Dylan about another name on this Baylor roster. They have Andre Iguodala the second. I did not know he had
What?
yeah.
Wait, no, they don't have Andre Iguodala.
I
the
swear to God
second.
they do.
Like-
Freshman from
like-
Link Academy. From Link Academy, man. He's good. Bro, it's
Andre
interesting.
Iguodala the second. Wow, bro, are we getting old, bro? What?
I think we are.
Are we getting old? Oh God, I really sat there and watched Bron fight his heart out for Andre Iguodala to get a Finals MVP, and now I'm about to watch Andre Iguodala's son play college basketball. Wow.
You know what the
That's
Bryce
crazy.
James situation reminds me of? It just reminds me of Zaire Wade.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I don't think Bryce James is that good. I'm not gonna lie. He actually did look like he was gonna be better than Bronny after that huge growth spurt, and then none of the production followed after that.
Yeah.
His production was terrible in high school. I just, God, man, I don't know. And I want him to succeed, obviously, because I'm a huge fan of the James family. Shout out LeBron, love
Yeah.
you, bro.
Come on, that's the GOAT.
But
That's the
man,
GOAT.
and from what I've seen in these exhibition games, bro, he does not. I don't know.
Yeah. Moving away from basketball talk in general, bro. We got a little bit extra time here. What are you guys' favorite season? Like what? Because I mean, bro, we're all from Alabama. You know, the seasons are pretty drastic here, bro. What's y'all's favorite season, bro?
Winner for sure. I'm a cold guy.
Winter. What about you, Dylan?
I'm a fall kind of guy, bro.
Of course you
Okay,
are.
bro. So we're in that time of the year, bro. Then let me follow up. What is y'all's favorite of the big three, bro? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. What's y'all's favorite personal holiday, bro? Of those three.
It would be Halloween if I wasn't a fucking loser. Like, I don't have a girl. I don't have any parties to go to. So, like, I'm a fucking loser. So, Halloween's pretty useless for me right now.
Yeah.
So, I would rank that third. And then Christmas and Thanksgiving, I literally eat the exact same foods. So, like, I know a lot of people say the Thanksgiving food you can't pass up on. I literally eat that shit for Christmas as well. Like, we literally just remake the exact same meal. So, I'll go Christmas and then Thanksgiving and then Halloween. Because you can't beat some Thanksgiving football, and then you
Oh, that's
definitely
right.
can't beat some Christmas hoops.
Bro, I was gonna say Halloween hoops, bro. Halloween
Gang,
hoops are great as
y'all,
well. We had NBA Cup games this year on Halloween.
motherfucker. We have San Antonio versus Oklahoma City on Christmas.
Oh, dude,
Bright and
that's a
fucking
present,
early.
bro. That's a present, bro. What about you, Dylan? What about you of those three?
We got Halloween at 3. I mean, all right. 2,
You ain't got no
Thanksgiving.
bitches.
Thanksgiving. I'm not a party guy. So, number 2, I got Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's underrated. I just think the feeling of like that day, but like when your family gets a little bit older and they don't want to go out and throw the freaking football on Thanksgiving, bro, it
Yes,
falls off.
bro. Yes.
Yeah,
Like, like, bro, when I have the football and I'm like, hey, bro, let's go run a game out in the freaking yard, and everyone's like, nah, bro, I'm good.
It sucks, man.
But then
yeah.
I got Christmas at 1. Just that whole month, man. It was just a feeling, man. I'm a Christmas movie junkie, and I'll be listening to Christmas music in November, bro. Like,
Hold on.
that's just,
What's the best Christmas movie?
ooh, you put me on the spot,
You know what I'm
bro.
going? Underrated pick.
But
Christmas with the Cranks. Phenomenal
Oh,
movie.
dude, that's my top 3. That's in my top
Phenomenal
3.
movie. I
it's a
love
great
that
I
shit,
would
pick.
bro.
say that one, the original Santa Claus, and the original Home Alone are my top 3.
Valid.
I'm not actually that much of a Christmas movie guy. I'm not a Christmas guy in general, to be honest. But I'd
Oh,
probably
you're such a
go.
Change
badass. You're
that.
so macho,
Hey,
dude.
bro,
I can
it's
change
just
that.
like it's cold, bro. I
This dude
hate
thinks
the
he's the
cold.
Grinch, bro. Like, bro, you're not
Oh,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Nah, if I had to do it on a list, bro, I would go. I would go
Jacob, bro, you're so
Halloween.
lame, bro.
I'd go
Trying to be
Halloween,
different for
Christmas,
no reason,
Thanksgiving.
bro. Always
Valid.
trying to be different for no reason.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you got
Oh,
Thanksgiving as your one, like, what are we doing, bro? Like,
bro, Thanksgiving's so overrated, bro.
it is.
Thanksgiving's so overrated,
But
bro.
you know what I was gonna say, bro? We're in the dry spill of like, bro, when you get into this age, every holiday falls off. It's either you gotta be a kid to enjoy it, or you gotta be a parent to enjoy it. You feel me? So like, once we become
Yeah.
parents, now obviously we're gonna enjoy Christmas more. We're gonna enjoy Halloween more.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, like right now, bro, thinking about Christmas is like almost making me sweat because it's like, bro, shit, I didn't save nearly what I needed to during the
Oh, I'm
year, and I
cooked.
gotta buy, I
Bro,
gotta
y'all
buy
getting
gifts
some
on gifts on
bullshit. Y'all
gifts,
getting
bro.
some damn spam in a can. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all getting some bullshit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be tough,
Bro, I
bro.
get scheduled like one day at work. Like, I get scheduled like
Yeah.
one day a week at work. I'm cooked, bro. Y'all are, I don't know.
Once you get a job, bro, you gotta start buying gifts. Christmas is like, ah, shit, bro. I'm broke as hell, bro.
Bro, you know what's something that is like, bro, I don't really like, cause obviously, like, bro, I mean, like, I'm going on 20 years old. Bro, I ain't got an Easter basket in so long. We really don't do anything for Easter. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But that's gonna be something fun to do. Like, if you're a parent, you feel me? Like, lay out the eggs and shit, fill up a basket. Like, that's gonna be fire. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't done Easter. The last Easter I did, I got Rocket League on disc and some robin eggs.
Oh, bro, that has to
That's
be a
how
lifetime.
long it's been. Bro,
I
shout out
don't.
robin eggs. That's what carries Easter for me. The robin eggs, like in the little carton, the candy. Have y'all ever had it?
Yeah.
Good as fuck.
Oh, I've never seen Rocket League on disc, bro. That's how that has to
Yeah,
be a
bro.
throw, bro. I've never
It
seen
was
that in
like
my life on
2017,
disc.
maybe
I
2018.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
bro, the
I
game
was
hadn't
still
even
on the
been out.
PS. No, wait, I was still on the PS4. So it, yeah, it's
Yeah,
2017.
that's crazy, bro. That's a throwback. That is a throwback, bro.
If y'all
Well,
had
bro, I think. Oh wait, go ahead.
one more question, if y'all had to create one holiday, what is it? What would it be? This is gonna be the last thing.
Is it? Can it be a already like? Can it already be like not established as a national holiday, but like the
Yeah, just
people in
modify
that.
it.
I would go, bro. I'd make 420 a national holiday, bro. Y'all know me, bro. I make 420 a national holiday, bro. Shit, let me get off work, bro. Let me do my thing,
What
bro.
about you, Dylan?
Dang, bro. Man, trying to think. I don't know, bro. I'm Hey, 8/24, bro, for Kobe. Let's make it a national holiday where we just like all dress up as Kobe and just celebrate the Mamba mentality that that man had, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if we
It's
can
like you
dress
gotta
up
have.
as Kobe and find a job in the future.
We're going to Colorado. Okay. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry,
fuck,
bro.
bruh. Nice. Okay. Let me think of mine, and then we can. You know what? I'm gonna go a similar route to you. It's just gonna be called National Historian Day. In the state that you live in, they pick a new celebrity each year, and they just throw a parade for it. But you get off work for it and shit. So like, it's just like a little cop out, so you don't gotta go to work. But like if you're in a relevant ass state and you don't really got celebrities, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yearly a yearly day for Nick Saban. That's what I'm gonna say. Nick Saban
Thanks.
Day
That's
in
right.
Alabama.
Nick Saban
That's
Day in
my
Alabama.
holiday that I'm creating.
Yeah.
I think even Auburn fans would pop out for that shit.
Bro, have y'all been on any music lately, bro? Like, just to wrap it up here, like, last few topics, have y'all been any music y'all want to put out
Shout out
there,
Daniel
bro?
Caesar. Shout out Non Vicious.
Thanks. Man,
I
dude,
sent
Daniel
Dylan that
Caesar.
album because like he's heavily into religion and shit. And I told him it's like about religion. Motherfucker aired my text message.
What?
Crazy, dude.
I've been really big on that Daniel Caesar, bro. Been really
That
big
shit
on
is
that.
so good, bro. Baby Blue, bro. That is one of the greatest songs I've ever listened to in my life.
Yeah, bro,
Especially
that's
once you
got
find
Actually,
out
I
what
have to
he's
re-answer
referencing.
that question on the holiday. Actually, I came up with a holiday.
Dude,
December
your arms
13th
look
got to be
good.
National John Cena Day, bro. Like National John Cena Day on December 13th, bro. That's my goat, the greatest of all time. No one beats the 17-time never seen world champion, bro. That's my goat, bro. Anyways,
Yeah, Randy Orton's better. He
that'll
is.
be for another pod, bro. That'll be
All
for
right,
another
bet.
pod.
Well, that can wrap up this one. Let me know in the or let us know in the comments what y'all think about the trades that we created, and in the comments, what holiday would y'all create? See y'all on the next one. BallSpit is spitting out.